twiddling down. I love cooking, cooking love. Hi everybody, my name's Chef Chance. Today we're going to be making another breakfast staple, the omelet. Classic diner style. You can put anything in your omelet, but I'm going to be putting sauteed spinach, mushrooms, and creamy mozzarella cheese in mine, because I think that's a delicious combination now, ain't it? So, to make the omelet, you only need a couple items. I use 3 eggs, because it gives you maximum egg. I use a little bit of butter. I cut it off the stick. 2 tablespoons of water. If you're not well versed in cooking, this is more than 2 tablespoons, which is why I have this handy dandy little tool, which is called a measuring thing. And see, I can dip it in there, and that's a tablespoon. This olive oil is for sauteing. We'll be using it later. Actually, right now. Come on back. We'll start our oven up. Probably should have done this before we started recording, but that's okay. Mistakes happen. How close ahead do you think you got me? Okay, we're gonna put a dollop of olive oil in our pan. Perfect. Just enough to coat the bottom. That's way too much. That's more than enough. Now, we're gonna take our items for sauteing. We're gonna bring them over here. We're gonna get them prepped and primed. I'm feeling for the good ones, please. Okay. I'm gonna take all these, just kind of let it marinate in there. You know, it has to soak up the juices and release its own, okay? It'll be delicious. You don't even understand, because you're not well versed in cooking like I am. You wish you were. Now, we have to beat our... we have to beat these eggs. So, step 1 to a good beaten egg is beating. Actually, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water to our tiny mixing bowl. That's not a cereal bowl. And now, we're going to crack our eggs. Now, if you're a big fan of the series, you know that I'm not very good at cracking eggs, so let's see how this goes. Splendid!
Flat surface. Why
would I do it on a flat surface, camera guy, when this is way easier? Not even looking. Too easy out here. Oh my god. They look great. This one's stubborn. You could tell he wasn't going to be born. And Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies just like that. Alright? That's not what I need. I'm gonna wash my hands again because they're covered in egg yolk, and that's disgusting. But that's also okay because stuff like that happens in the kitchen sometimes, and you know, we're just having fun. Where's the seasoning? Now, I'm gonna take some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna put it in here so our eggs taste delicious. It's on my hand. Okay. And now comes the fun part. I'm gonna take our little mixing bowl. Come and get this, camera guy. You're gonna want to get this. See those yolks? We gotta break them. So I like to go like this. Just really take care of them. And now comes the beating. You spin it around real fast until it looks good. Good enough to drink? Maybe, maybe not. Well beaten. Okay. Come on. Bro. Bro, how are they supposed to know how to make an omelet if you don't come back here? Bro, you're sabotaging this entire project. I'm not okay with that. Bro, better feel that. Huh? Making me cry. Huh? Stop crying. Now, we're going to turn our heat back on because I took it off because our camera stopped. You gave me the plank. Back to sauteing, alright? So, if you're entertaining guests, then there's a lot of stuff you can do while you're sauteing. You can hit them with a quick little... That didn't work. They have to more lubricate. Just wait for them to soak for a bit. While we're waiting, we can get our other pan ready to go. Woo, woo! Who doesn't love butter? I know. That egg yolk is getting all over the counter. I love their sauteing. Now we're going to take a little piece of butter. Nice. This pan is not. Now we're going to turn the pan on to an extremely high temperature because we want this to cook.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Thank you, Cameron. Now, as I was saying, you can entertain your guests by giving them a little flick, you know. Just got burning oil on me. Okay. I'd say that's pretty well beaten.
Yellow.
Thank you, camera guy. When you get this all around the pan, you want to make sure to get it. Please don't. Why would you do that? It's got to be all the way around the pan, okay? You're just watching that, okay? Camera guy. Why is it chirping? Why is our spinach chirping? Camera guy, no. 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 I have 2 hours of homework to do. But I'm gonna eat this omelet. Now. See, I don't expect you guys to be able to do something like this. But because I'm a master chef.
Hot.
Yeah, I almost burnt myself again. Now, as I was saying earlier, you really can't put anything in these omelets, you know? What?
4 minutes, come on.
This is almost melted. That stuff's sizzling. I'd say this is going well. Now that this is all melted, we're gonna dump our egg yolk. Emily.
Huh?
We're gonna dump our egg yolk into here. And immediately grab a spatula, okay? Because this stuff is gonna start, like, thickening up real fast. I also need this. Please don't film. Don't film this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Lemons?
Oh, that is on. Huh. Nice. Now, you're going to want to push it towards the center constantly with the back part of the spatula. And what you'll see happening is you'll see the egg whites hardening up in the center as you push them there. Because you want these parts, the runny parts, to cook. So you're pushing in the cooked parts to the middle because they're already cooked. And we don't have to cook cooked parts because cooked parts are already cooked. We'll take that off the heat because I'd say those are pretty well sauteed. It's okay if you get a little clumping in the middle. It's presentation isn't everything.
Chunk.
What really matters is how it tastes. So it's really not that difficult. It's kind of awkward though, because you're just sitting here for a couple minutes doing this. So, y'all seen any good movies lately? Camera guy?
Black Panther.
Thank you, camera guy. I appreciate that, camera guy. Please stop getting closer to my face. Now, we can see that a lot of it is hardened. Yes? Can everyone? Yes? Yes? Okay.
Camera guy can.
Yeah, if you don't stop talking like that, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, at this point, I'm just gonna edit your dumb voice out. Yeah, whatever, homie. I feel like this one isn't as good as the first one. Well, the first one just was very raw. And we didn't really know what to do yet. So, I like to scrape all that to the edges so it cooks. Now, just going to get a little bit of cheese. Put it on there so it'll melt. Put it majority on one side because you are going to be flipping it over. Well, flipping one side over onto the other because that's what omelets look like. I really hope you know what an omelet looks like if you're watching. Getting very close now. I think it's time to put in our sauté. So we have our mushrooms, our spinach. Just gonna scrape it in. Trying your best not to add all that olive oil because that can just add a lot of unnecessary fluid to this whole omelet endeavor. And yeah, it just doesn't really taste very good. Let's be real here. So that wasn't very good, but oh wait, what am I? Just spread that around a bit as the omelet continues cooking. And now I think we're ready to flip. So we're gonna take one end of our spatula and try to get them under there as best as you can, and just flip them up. Well, I mean, it's not atrocious. I'm just gonna push him out. And that's barely an omelet. Perfect! All done. Presentation is not everything. Remember that. Always, dear viewer, presentation is never everything. Now, I guess we're gonna take it. I can't tell if that's olive oil or raw egg. I don't care anymore.
Oh no.
Quick little bite. You getting that, camera guy? You getting that, boy? That's the good stuff, camera guy. No, and we dropped more. No, and we dropped all of it now. Okay. Perfect recipe. Entertaining guests for breakfast, or, you know, maybe you're just having a lazy lounging day.